Giants of the past, were ancient people taller and stronger than us? The myth and the mystery visual. Thunder rumbles over mist-shrouded mountains. Colossal stone statues rise from forgotten lands. A slow zoom into ancient petroglyphs and skeletal remains. In every corner of the ancient world, from the desert tombs of Egypt to the icy fjords of Scandinavia, from the tropical Andes to the forgotten mounds of North America, legends whisper of a time when humans were not as we are now, but more, taller, stronger, mightier, giants, both literal and symbolic. But is there truth behind these tales, or are they simply echoes of ancient imagination? Join us as we journey into a mystery that spans continents, centuries, and civilizations to ask the question, were ancient humans truly stronger and taller than we are today? Chapter 1. Legends of the Giants. Across the globe, we find astonishing similarities in myth. In Sumerian texts, kings ruled for thousands of years and stood above common men. The Old Testament names the Nephilim, men of renown who walked the earth before the Great Flood. Norse mythology speaks of Jotnar, ancient giants that warred with the gods. In Greek epics, heroes like Heracles wielded power few today could rival. The Ramayana of India tells of beings like Kumbhakarna, vast in size and strength. These stories weren't isolated, they were universal, from the jungles of the Amazon to the temples of Southeast Asia. Could they be based on real memories? Chapter 2. Monuments that defy explanation. Why do so many ancient civilizations leave behind architecture that even today feels impossible? The megaliths of Baalbek, stones weighing up to 1,200 tons, moved and placed with no known machinery. The Great Pyramid, 2.3 million blocks, some over 50 tons, aligned to cardinal points with laser accuracy. Easter Island Moai, up to 33 feet tall, carved and moved miles from the quarry. Sacsayhuaman, stones fitted like puzzles with no mortar and no room for even a razor blade. These feats weren't random. They were intentional, precise, and persistent across civilizations. Do they hint at a race of people not only intelligent, but physically far beyond modern capability? Chapter 3. What bones reveal. When it comes to height and strength, nothing tells the truth like the skeleton. Prehistoric strength. Neanderthals. Stocky, powerful, barrel-chested. Pound for pound, their muscular strength likely exceeded modern humans by 20–30%. Cro-Magnons. Broad-shouldered, up to 6'3", tall for prehistoric standards, with dense bones and heavy frames. Early Homo sapiens showed physical adaptation to rugged, dangerous environments. Strength wasn't an option, it was survival. The decline after agriculture. Archaeological evidence shows that after humans adopted farming, average height dropped by several inches. Diets became less varied, leading to malnutrition, stunted growth, and bone disease. Ancient farmers were shorter and weaker than their hunter-gatherer ancestors. Chapter 4. Lost skeletons of the giants. Throughout the 1800s and early 1900s, newspapers, explorers, and even government institutions reported giant skeleton discoveries. 7 to 10-foot tall skeletons in North American burial mounds. Patagonian giants described by early Spanish explorers. Reports from Sardinia, India, Turkey, and Russia. In 1912, a Smithsonian expedition to the Grand Canyon allegedly uncovered giant humanoid remains and artifacts. The report vanished. Some of these claims are certainly hoaxes, but others remain unexplained, discredited, or hidden. Why? What would a confirmed race of giants mean for our understanding of human history? Chapter 5. Strength in daily life. The average ancient person, even without being a giant, was tougher than modern humans, carried heavy loads daily, worked outdoors in extreme weather, fought wild animals or rival tribes, lived with constant physical demands. Roman legions marched 20 miles a day in full armor. Ancient Egyptian workers moved multi-ton stones with coordination and endurance. Viking warriors rowed ships for days across stormy seas, then fought hand-to-hand in brutal battle. Compared to modern lives of comfort, air conditioning, and digital labor, the ancients were machines of survival. Chapter 6. Are we taller now? Yes and no. Global average height today, 5'9" men, 5'4" women. In medieval times, average height dropped to 5'5" or less, but hunter-gatherers 10,000 plus years ago were often 5'8" or taller. Nutritional and medical advancements helped modern height rebound, but not always strength. So while we may stand taller statistically, our ancestors stood stronger. Chapter 7. Symbolism, Spirituality, and Shadows. Why are giants part of every mythology? Psychologists suggest they symbolize our fears, fear of nature, of chaos, of the unknown, or they reflect our aspirations, humans striving to be gods, or they encode memories of a time when humanity was different, stronger, closer to nature, less broken by modernity. Giants may be real, imagined, or both. Like myths of a great flood, which show up in over 150 cultures worldwide, the giant myth may point to something real and forgotten. Chapter 8. The Truth Beyond Size. In the end, perhaps the question isn't just about bones or biceps, but about legacy. Ancient people moved mountains, built civilizations, passed down wisdom that still resonates. Their stories survive thousands of years. When we are still debating last week's headlines, they may not have all been literal giants, but they were giants of spirit, will, resilience, and belief. Final narration, the enduring giants. Across the stone temples and silent tombs of the world, the past calls us to remember that humanity was not always weak, that strength once walked hand in hand with wisdom, that the ancient world may still hold secrets beneath the earth, in the bones, and in our very blood. We are the descendants of giants, not just in height, but in heart. What do you think? Were giants real beings from a forgotten chapter of history, or just myth passed down through the ages? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Up next, Lost Civilizations Beneath the Ice, Secrets of Antarctica. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.